Welcome to the Digiform application. In this video, we will go through the initial settings, including adding users, drivers, other organizations, and waste templates. When you first log into our application, you will land on a blank overview screen where your forms will come in. At the top, you can find several tabs, including Forms, Templates, and My Organization. Through My Organization and Details, you can check the data of your organization. By clicking on Edit, you can choose to open up additional form types, as well such as Annex 7, and in the future, Soil Transport, eCMR, and other types. Through My Organization and Users, you will get an overview of the users and/or drivers linked to your organization. If you want to add a new user, click the button on the top right. After filling in its email address, the name, and the first name, you can choose the roles of that user. It is possible to choose one or more roles. An organization administrator can add and delete users. A user will be able to perform all actions for the forms and add or remove templates. A driver will be able to see forms that are shared with him, modify them, and start or end the transport. When clicking on the Invite button, an email is sent to the entered email address, and the user can create an account with their own chosen password. This account is then automatically linked to your organization. We recommend that a user who himself will also perform transports as a driver gives himself the rights user and driver, for example, for a small independent. Through templates and organizations, you can add the different organizations that you will regularly use on your forms. By saving this information, you won't have to enter it manually every time you create a form. Just click the button at the top right and enter the information you want. If the address where your driver needs to be differs from the headquarters address, you can enter a shipping address. Next, choose an identification number. In this example, we chose the branch number, but other options are available, as you can see. It is also possible to enter multiple identification numbers. Finally, we click on Create. You will see that there is additional information in the list that can be used by other form types. These are not required to be entered. A new organization has now been added, and you will see a summary of the just created organization, and it will also appear in a list of all created organizations. In Templates and Drivers, you will see the users who have driver roles. If you wish to add a driver who does not wish to use an account in the application, you can add them here. If you want to modify a driver who does have an account, you will have to go through this through My Organization and Users. Under Templates and Waste, you can add waste that you will transport regularly. You click on Add Template and fill in the description. You can also choose an external ID, and then you can choose the correct URL code. If you don't know this, you can look it up via the link. You can also choose a removal operation and a processing technique. If this is a hazardous waste, you still need to fill in the physical and chemical properties along with the packaging type. Finally, you can also make adjustments to your own profile by clicking on your name in the top right. Here you can, for example, choose a different language. All initial settings have been gone through. Now you can start creating your first form yourself.